dolls, it's Sassy Cassie, and welcome back to another reaction video of Naruto. As always, I'd like to thank all of my subscribers and anyone watching this video. Thank you so much for following me on my shinobi journey. Second, as a reminder, or in case you are new to my channel, that even though I have been an anime fan for a long time, I have never watched Naruto. However, because it's been out for so long, and because of the internet, and because one of my bestest friends in the whole world just loves Naruto, there are some things about it that I already know. This is mostly like character names, maybe what they look like, no real major plot points. It has come to my attention, however, that I may know more than I think I know, but I am not sure what these things are until they come up in the show. So, I apologize in advance if this bothers anybody, but we are just going to keep watching Naruto and enjoying it to the fullest. Okay, so last time on Naruto, there was a lot going on, mostly with Sasuke, but there was things going on, just a little smidge of us knowing that Lee is going to get his operation, and that's really exciting, and that the chances of him surviving are higher. Still not like 100% he could not die. He still has a very large percentage that he could, but the percentage of him living and still being able to be a shinobi is rather high. So we are sending good juju into the screen, into the past, because obviously this has already happened, but sending good juju. The more prominent part is that Sasuke is upset because of Naruto for who knows whatever how many reasons, and they're fighting, and that's just how they have to work it out because it's shonen and that's how you gotta work it out, and that's okay with me. But I do feel bad for Sakura, who probably she's been trying real hard. I feel like she's been trying so hard to keep this team together. But she's running in and trying to stop them, and that's where it ended. But then also, side note, Orochimaru's like, it's time, go to the Leaf Village. And I'm like, it's time for what? And I know that Sasuke still has that mark on his neck, and I know that somewhere in one of the episodes a long time ago, somebody talked about someone or them ruining Sasuke, so I'm like really upset. I'm not ready for it. It's been 100 episodes and you'd think I would be more prepared, but I'm not. I'm just upset. I don't know to what extent that means, but I'm not ready for it. You would think after 100 episodes I would be ready, but I'm not ready. So I just hope that whatever's going to happen to Sasuke, I almost don't want it to happen, but I also just kind of want to rip the Band-Aid off and get it over with. Like, whatever is going to happen to Sasuke, just so we can focus on other things, like Lee's operation or something. Okay. It is time. We're going to watch this episode, and it's going to be fine. Alright, he sets the whole roof on fire, and then Naruto pulls out his new, Risangen. If I'm saying that correctly, I'll probably look it up after this just to make sure I am saying that correctly. Right, that is how the episode ended last time. Oh, sure, we're just gonna go to a different scene. It's not like I need to know what happens, it's fine. Oh, right, these guys. Blech.
We all know what our mission is, right? We're here as an escort for a very special guest.
I don't like that wording. All the screamings are making me chills. Oh, yes, Kakashi! Thank goodness. But, my heart.
What do you two think you're doing up here? That was a little intense for just a sparring match, wasn't it? What's wrong with you
Kakashi saying all the things I wish I could say.
jutsu. It was the Rasengan.
I'm stuck.
What were you thinking? Were you really going to kill him, Sasuke? You've really got to watch this sense of superiority you have.
Thank you, Kakashi.
That Chidori. It was not the size you'd aim at a comrade from the Leaf Village.
Kakashi is upset.
Sasuke.
Well, Sasuke's
Did
probably
meeting
more
up with
upset.
Itachi cause this?
Obviously. I'm just gonna flip away from my problems. No big deal. His inferiority complex is getting... Yep. It's gonna be... Yep.
Naruto, how far have you...
It doesn't have to be a competition, but I guess it does. Sometimes I wish I had like a mic on my heart just to... Ah! Kakashi, are you gonna say anything?
Well, so much for teamwork. I'm assuming it was you who taught him that technique.
Oh, where, Jiraiya? When did he get there?
I know you want to protect him from the Akatsuki, but still, to entrust him with a jutsu like that.
Aren't you a fine one to talk? Teaching the Chidori to someone like...
I was just gonna say the same thing.
Obviously, there's bad blood between them, but where in the world does it come from?
It's nothing we haven't seen before.
Meaning what?
Oh, come on. When you think about it, their relationship isn't much different than the one you had with Orochimaru.
I'm gonna hope that their relationship is better than the relationship between Jiraiya and Orochimaru. Please don't let Sasuke turn out like Orochimaru.
He's been dogging Sasuke's steps every inch of the way since their first days at the academy.
Though, I know that that's not how it's gonna go because he marries Sakura. Don't ever understand how that happens, but...
As far as Naruto's concerned, what you and I think doesn't matter. There's only one person whose approval he really cares about.
Sasuke's. Eye roll. It's fine. He is your best friend.
Naruto's strength and skills develop at such an astonishing rate. He's come along so fast. Sasuke must feel like he's standing still.
At least Kakashi confirmed the things that I was thinking. Not that it wasn't obvious, but sometimes I'm just not sure.
Sasuke can't acknowledge Naruto's abilities. He's afraid that if he does acknowledge them, he somehow diminishes his own. It can be hard work maintaining a rivalry.
Well, it's not a very healthy rivalry.
Thank you. There's a good difference between rivalry that helps you become better and rivalry that just does bad things to you.
It'll be all right. Don't you worry. We'll soon have them back to their old selves again. Cheer up, okay? I'll see you soon.
Aw, thanks, Kakashi. She needed that.
What is it, Naruto?
Listen, Sakura. This is between us. Stay out of it.
There's so many things that I could say. I'm sure my face said it all, but whatever. I don't want to relive this. I don't want to relive this.
do?
Why does it have to be hate? Why does it have to be hate,
What's it all
though?
been for?
Oh, now he's starting to wonder his purpose. And, well, purpose in life.
I like that look in his eyes.
Oh, no. They're gonna get to him before Kakashi does, aren't they?
All right then, shall we?
I know I say this a lot, but my stomach is in knots right now. I don't feel so good. Okay. Keep him from running? Sure. See, I thought they were gonna get to him first. Or maybe it's a transformation? I don't know why I couldn't think of that word at the moment. Oh, that's not good. He didn't even acknowledge him.
What's this all about?
Sorry, but I knew you wouldn't want to sit still for a lecture.
That's fair.
Believe me, in this work I've met a lot of guys who feel the way you do. Trust me, for those who follow the path of revenge, it never ends well.
Maybe you should have told him that at the beginning before it festered this much.
It's easy for you to talk. You have no idea.
Easy. Just try to calm down.
Maybe if I was to kill the most important people in your life, everyone who's ever meant anything, maybe then I'd listen to you. Because maybe then you'd have some idea how I feel.
Do you even...
Everyone you're talking about has already been killed. I've been around longer than you have, kid. And I've seen my share of troubles. You're not the only one who knows what it's like to lose somebody. Still, we're not all that bad off. At least you and I have been lucky enough to find new comrades to help fill the void.
I'm gonna cry. I also feel really nauseous right now.
I think in your heart of hearts, you know what it's for. Okay, end of lecture. You decide whether what I'm saying hits the mark or not.
Kakashi, don't just leave him there. There are people after him.
Did I sound like I wanted your help? Butt out, bird brain.
Man, it's no wonder
Bickering.
you never had a boyfriend. You're such a...
Shut it, fatso.
I have questions about Kakashi's past. I mean, already when Sasuke's like, oh, you have no idea, I was like, you can't ever say that because you don't know what other people have been through. I mean, a piece of advice that a professor gave to me that I carry with me always is everyone is going through a secret battle that you don't know about. And I think that's probably especially true in a situation like this where you're faced with life or death situations all the time. And when they keep referencing wars and not great times between clans and people, I'm sure everyone has lost their fair share of people. But it just makes me worried. And I hope that the determined look is Sakura trying to do something.
Let's go back.
All right. We both made it.
Oh yeah. Remember way back at the very first arc when they went to the Land of Waves and they were like friends for a little bit?
What's wrong, Sakura?
Look, there's something I need to talk to you about, Naruto. So if you still want that date you've always wanted.
Oh no. It probably doesn't mean the same thing. Also, he's still at this tree. I mean, there's a lot to think about. What am I saying? I take a lot of time to think about things too. They're your friends, Sasuke.
What
Ugh.
do I do?
Oh no. This little
What do I do?
balancing thing is probably gonna tear him up for a little bit. Oh, I don't like that noise. Nope. I still feel very nauseous. Also, is Sakura gonna finally tell him what happened in the forest?
Kakashi-sensei said he'd taken care of it, but I wonder.
I'm gonna start crying. My nerves are out of control right now. This music is not helping.
In his condition, he's no match for all four of them.
And that's why he'll come to me seeking greater power, just as I've always said he would.
You slime ball.
Okay, who are you? Out with it.
We're the Sound Ninja 4. I'm Kidomaru of the East Gate.
They are wearing like the same outfit that Orochimaru was wearing. Oh. All right, Sasuke. I'm impressed. Good job. But I'm still concerned for you. Yep. I should have known. Yeah, look at those smug looks in their faces.
Before we go another round, I should warn you. You might want to think about it. I'm in a really bad mood.
Why did I know he was gonna say something like that? Oh no. Of course, it's the end of the episode. It's probably for the best. I don't know if my stomach can take much more of this intensity. I feel so drained now, you guys. Okay. First of all, thank you, Kakashi, for stepping in. I understand again that sometimes the best way to work out what it is you're feeling is to fight it out. At least in shonen anime, I do understand that. I appreciate that. I always love a good fight scene. But it bothers me because Sasuke's being so dumb right now. And I know it's because of everything that his brother has done. And I'm not faulting him for that because I totally get that. What he's being dumb about is the very classical Naruto so far behind me, but now he's like slowly more and more learning more and impressing him more. And it's exactly what Kakashi was saying. That he's afraid that by acknowledging Naruto, that somehow he is like putting himself down. Like everything that he has done, his worth, everything that drives him. And again, I appreciate a rivalry. There should always be a good rivalry because again, rivalry can spur you on in a very positive way, but it could also go very wrong, like it is right now. And I'm grateful too that Sakura, again, even though she promised Sasuke, Naruto needs to know. And I had been asking this question before. I had wondered when Naruto was ever going to find out about it. And I'm really hoping that she actually gets the chance to tell him and something else doesn't happen to prevent her from saying something because I think Naruto needs to know. But again, I'm also worried because of the comment that person wrote about ruining Sasuke. And I'm like, I'd like to believe that everyone can fight the evil callings that often happen in shows, but I also know that some people don't fight it as well as others. I'm stressed. And maybe I'm being a little bit ridiculous, but this is how I tend to be. I get very invested. I also like my cheeks hurt because I've been smiling so much. I've mentioned this before, but I smile for everything. I smile when I'm upset, I smile when I'm nervous, I smile when I'm happy. So I'm just trying to laugh it out, hoping it'll be better, but it probably won't. I'm just gonna focus on the positive. I'm just gonna focus on Lee. Just gonna focus on Lee. I hope he's gonna be okay. We're gonna think about Lee. We're gonna think about Lee. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. All right. Well, now that I've got that all out of my system, thank you so much for watching and following me on this Shinobi journey. I appreciate all of you. And until next time, bye.